Crypto is dumping. Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins seem to be correcting. Longs have got liquidated. And we even seen Gary Gensler himself get cooked. Check this out.
Is Ether a commodity or a security?
And again, it depends on the facts and the law, and if there's a group of individuals.
I'm asking you about the facts and the law sitting in your seat and the judgment you are making.
And so, Mr. Chair, I think you would not want me to prejudge because I'm also.
But you have prejudged on this. You've taken 50 enforcement actions. We're finding out as we go, as you file suit, as people get Wells notices on what is a security in your view, in your agency's view. I'm asking you a very simple question about the second largest digital asset. What is your view?
And my view is if there's a group of individuals in the middle that the public is
anticipating. All right, so let me just ask a second question then. Do you think it serves the market for an object to be viewed by the commodities regulator as a commodity and the securities regulator to be viewed as a security? Do you think that provides safety and soundness for the product? Do you think it provides consumer protection? Do you think it serves the value of innovation? I think no should be a very simple answer for you here.
I think
that uncertainty is bad, is it not?
And I think that Congress has said that there's one agency, the Securities and Exchange Commission, under this committee.
And you won't answer my question, and you're the head of that agency. So give me a break. Come on.
It's your boy Crypto Millie. As you can see, GG himself, Mr. Burns, getting cooked here. And after all of the whales knows this guy sends out, he still doesn't know himself. Is ETH a commodity or security? So a lot of uncertainty inside the market, family. A lot of people think that the U.S. government is dumping their Bitcoin. Okay. Longs got liquidated here. A lot of uncertainty when it comes to the clarity. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about crypto regulation. Is it something that you are for or against? I'd love to know you guys' opinions. And not only that, family, we are seeing the highest inflation in the UK, higher than more than 10% as far as inflation. So a lot of uncertainty here inside the crypto market. We got to be talking about all that. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe. So what I'm paying attention to personally, family, is I like to pay attention to the macro environment. Usually when you see crypto correcting, because I want to make this clear, to me, this looks more of a correction, and we'll get a little into that a little later in the video. But you can see here, family, that the DXY has been bouncing around in this channel. It's not a surprise here that it's funny because you're seeing this support here turn into resistance, but it wouldn't be surprising if you see the DX creep back up to this blue line, which we have as resistance here, sitting at about 105. This is the weekly chart, so a lot of these moves do play out, take weeks to play out. So I want you guys to keep that in mind. But when you see the US dollar to DXY going up, usually it's an inverted chart to Bitcoin, and we usually see Bitcoin going down. So not to add, we do have the FOMC meeting coming up where the market is pricing in another 0.25 federal rate hike. And let me know in the comments if you're starting to feel the lagging effect of inflation in these federal rate hikes. I love to know you guys' opinions. I love to check the sentiment. You feel me? How is everything going as far as your household's debt? You know what I mean? Is it getting tight in your situation? Be honest in the comments. You know what I'm saying? This is a community. We love to be honest. I also like to look here at the Bitcoin dominance, and usually again, a lot of people like to flock to Bitcoin when, you know, this uncertainty happens, especially with the bank crisis. We have a triple top here on the Bitcoin dominant. So I mean, to me, this is bullish for altcoins, but we still need to see some type of momentum with Bitcoin. We don't need Bitcoin to actually lose that momentum. We actually need Bitcoin to continue to go higher, but lose a little bit of the dominance. That would confirm a altcoin season. So the biggest thing you could do right now, family, is just be patient. Just be patient. You can see here, if we look at the Tether dominance, a lot of people are floating some of their liquidity back to stable coins. And you got to understand, Bitcoin, family, went from 16K to almost 32K. Okay, 15K to almost 32K. That's like a 2x for people who really trade Bitcoin. You got to understand, people who trade Bitcoin usually are wealthy people. So they're buying 5 to 10 Bitcoins, right? So, if Bitcoin does a 2x, that's still some good gains. So that's why you're seeing a lot of Bitcoin head to those exchanges. I expected people to actually take profits because you can't expect crypto to just go up. It does not work like that. You can see the entire market family is correcting, and we got to start training our minds to understand these are the times where you add to your bag, not financial advice. I like to head into these opportunities, should I say, with cash. So, keep your hustle up, stay motivated, and understand that we are in we're in a changing times. We're in uncertain times, and you got to make that decision for yourself. And to me, it's like, I look at it like, okay, am I going to trust banks? You see the clown show that's happening with the government. I mean, like, they literally embarrassing to the fact that where Coinbase is willing to relocate out of the U.S., so the U.S. cannot drop this ball, family, with crypto innovation. And we're starting to see a clown show. It's frankly embarrassing. You feel me? So, to me, crypto is the answer. It's the true hedge to inflation. It's not always going to go up, family. And that's something we got to kind of come to reality and understand. But these dips can award opportunity because when the bull cycle does come around, you feel me, then you start to see those gains compound. And that's what you want to see in the bull cycle. I mean, we're probably like almost a year out from the halving cycle. So, being that we're so close to the halving cycle, you can't expect this thing to just go crazy parabolic. We are in an accumulation range. Usually when you get close to the halving cycle, we get in this range where it's accumulation, and it's always historically been a good time to load up on the strongest cryptocurrencies. And when I say the strongest cryptocurrencies, family, I like to check out the open interest on bad days. I want to see the cryptocurrencies that still have a lot of open interest on bad days and good days. It really gives me a idea on how strong these cryptocurrencies are in a accumulation cycle, because I think that we're past the bear market. I think we're more in an accumulation phase, and we're headed to the next phase, which is the bull cycle. So you don't want to start investing in the bull cycle. I mean, you can, and you'll probably lose out on like maybe 100 and 200%. You still see some crazy gains. You know what I'm saying? So again, it's just what your plan, whatever your plan is, stick to your plan, stick to your strategy. Because remember, family, people who don't plan to fail. All right, so that's pretty much what's going on in the macro environment. We got the U.S. potentially selling off their Bitcoin. They hold a lot of Bitcoin. We got a correction here going on with altcoins, Ethereum. A lot of people starting to take profits because they don't know where we are in the emotional market cycle. Some people think that, hey, this is still a bear market. Let me take profits now. Some people are holding, going long, which they got liquidated. So last night, family, probably was a good night to be short. But taking a look at Bitcoin from a weekly standpoint, this is the weekly chart, family. I want you guys to focus here on this pattern. This is the 2020 pattern, and how we led into that last bull cycle. And you can see that these patterns here are very similar. You got the head and shoulders pattern, and then the arm here. And again, we got the head and shoulders pattern, and a lot of people feel like we're going to get the arm here. But look, if you let me zoom in for you guys. If you look right here, you see it took a little minute for us to really get those godly candles. So, these corrections happen down here. You know what I mean? And you got to just be prepared for the corrections. As long as we don't break the neckline here, we got a neckline here and here. As long as we don't break this neckline and head to the downside, I think that we can continue to go up. Again, this is the weekly chart, so this does take time to play out. But the major resistance here is the first one is around the major resistance here as far as is around 30,300, which we've been getting rejected off, and then you got some more resistance here at 32. My personal opinion is once we pass 32,000 Bitcoin, we're off to the races. Okay, we're off to the races. The thing is, we could definitely in the next weeks, right? In the next weeks, if we could definitely just, as you see, trade into this channel here and looking to turn 32K into to support. So don't get faked out the market. Don't get pushed out the market, but also don't be holding on to coins that you are not confident in and you don't have conviction. It's always good, it's always a good idea, should I say, to consolidate your portfolio in times like this if you're not confident in those cryptocurrencies. So if you got a couple cryptos that's micro caps, probably the best time now to take profits and kind of slide that into strong cryptocurrencies, maybe blue chips, until the storm passes, and then you can rinse and repeat and kind of like do the same strategy. I mean, that's what I do, but again, you got to do what's best for you. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Are you bearish? Are you bullish, man? Is the bull run over? Is it over, or has it just started? I love to know you guys' opinions in the comments. But yeah, we're in a correction day, man. You gotta appreciate these days. See a red, I look at it as an opportunity. Appreciate it. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. And what happened to GG, Mr. Burns, man? You know what I'm saying? Mr. Burns got cooked. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.